Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to REUS 2, and yes, I say welcome back because we played this game earlier this year at the Steam Next Fest when they had the demo for it out. This game is the sequel to REUS, and if you don't know what REUS is, in general, they are God games, colony sim games, and city builder. However, the change that has been made mainly to this game is that this one is now kind of a turn-based puzzler. Beforehand, you had a time limit, and you only had a certain amount of time to get things done. This one, they've kind of slowed it down a little bit, they've taken that stress off, and you kind of build your civilization the way you want it, which is really cool in my opinion. You also, if you don't know much about it, you control and develop these civilizations using the abilities of Titans, and you'll see what I'm talking about once we get in there. But without further ado, this game has been developed by Abbey Games, published by Fire Squid. If you enjoy the game and what you see here, consider going over to Steam, picking it up, and supporting the devs. I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it. You can find it for 10% off. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment down below for that lovely engagement that YouTube so very much likes. But that's it, let's go ahead and jump in. Welcome to REUS 2, you're the universe itself, eternal, alone, bored. Until something different flashes into existence. It has many voices, but they all go by the name humanity. They yearn for growth and excitement, brimming with ideas. How they want to build funny structures of stone and rival others. Or how they want to create a world in harmony with something they call nature. There are many more ambitions. They turn to you for help. They call you nature. Their creativity excites you. You create elemental giants that can help you shape the world. And with them, you'll help these humans with their ambitions. Together you start a new chapter, a chapter to fill the universe with life. All right, and that's it. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's get a new game. Choose a human spirit that will seed the destiny of this planet. As you can see, we're just kind of spaced us a moment with a little bit of a core. So we're going to go ahead and create a planet. But first we got to pick on who is going to be the spirit. Now we have the goddess. The goddess thinks the world revolves around her, maybe even the whole universe, particularly interested in gold. Divinity, Biotica within the goddess center, city border, gain 50% food. And I can't remember exactly all these symbols. Like I said, play the demo, so we'll be able to learn this really quickly. Science, that's right, okay. The people led by the inventor are creative and ingenious, always looking for science. All Biotica with a base curio yield 40% science if Biotica is unique in the biome. And then the sage. The sage wants to take care of its people and tribe. Food is the base of healthy population. All plants gain 20 food. I'm gonna start with the sage. I think that'll be a fun one to start off with. We'll start with kind of the basic food. Difficulty giant. Yeah, sure, we'll do giant. That's what's the base one, it seems like. Recommended if you want a real challenge meeting humanity's goals. The game is balanced around this difficulty. Yep, let's play as the game intended. Or as the devs intended, not the game. I mean, it's kind of the game intended. Anyway, moving on. Free play tutorial quests. Enable tutorial quests that will help you play through the game. Will not change the flow or rules of the game. Recommended for new players. Since we play the demo, I'm going to turn this off. We're going to kind of go into it. Hopefully that I remember everything and there's something that I don't know, but I'm pretty sure when I play the demo that we had everything. So these are the three giants we have available to us right now. We have the forest giant, we have the ocean giant, and we have the rock giant. And I'm not going to read through all of this and bore you with it. You can, I kind of hover here and you can pause and read through it if you want. I'll read through it as I play the game, but I kind of do know what these guys do already. So I'm gonna, like I said, gonna hover over these. You can say we can create ocean, we can create sanctuary, and then for the rock giant, we can create desert and create mountain. And with the forest giant, I didn't read them off, but you can create forest and create creek. And these have benefits that will help us develop our world. So let's go ahead and jump into our planet and see what we've got. Okay, we have some naked humans and I believe our scholar. Was he a scientist? No, we're not playing the scientist, man. The sage, that's right. All right, help us. Sage settlements have 3 populations. So this is your UI. This is where you start off. You start off on a barren rock with nothing on it. I actually think in the demo, we actually started with something. I think this is, yeah, the first time I've seen this because I don't think we had the forest giant before. I think we only had these 2. All right, help humanity. Maximize prosperity until all Eon for this era has passed. So Eon is kind of your turns and actions that you have throughout the game. You have some speed controls up here, but the game's actually not doing anything right now. It's kind of paused. That's the strategy puzzle aspect of it. So the sage wants 3 populations. So, well, how do we start that off? Well, let's click on his quest. Choose a location for the nomads to settle. Well, they can't really settle. This is just barren rock, so, you know, they can't do anything. So what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna we can terraform if we really want to, and we can create a forest. And we can also create plant. And we can have these plants, and you can see each one has like different biotica they can produce. Well, actually, these are called biotica, and then they produce the resources needed. So I think what we're gonna start off with is we're gonna start off terraforming the planet a little bit. So we move the mouse to drag a range. So we right click and then go across. So how big do we want this? Well, I'm gonna make this, hang on, let's start right here. Whoop, controls. All right, there we go. Wrong button again. We want terraform, we want the biome, and I'm gonna do something like this right now. We'll do that and work with what we got. If we need ocean, we'll get ocean. If we need mountains, we'll get mountains. So I believe food is gonna really revolve around this. So let's go ahead and get them, and let's get them centered here. So let's probably put them in the center of this forest biome we created, shall we? So they're getting pretty happy about that. I love the art style too, man. Also, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Glad to have you here. My name is Stapes. I'm sometimes all over the place and very scatterbrained, as you may see sometimes in these videos. Also, I'm gonna turn down the volume just a tad, just a little bit. There we go, that should be a little bit better. Alrighty, and I'll have to do some post-processing if I need to. Yeah, that's definitely a little bit loud for you guys. I'll fix it in post-processing, it'll be fine. Okay, so you see here, they have clothes now, and they're developing their village. And also, these are unique structures. I don't remember having these structures in the demo, which is really cool. Sorry, I'm just admiring the little bit of art. Okay, anyway. So what's next? So we have population 1 of 3. So we need more population. Well, how can we do that? Well, population can grow by a couple of different things. And you can hover over here. You can see your unspent population. You can spend it in the planet shop. Your global population is 1. Your sources plus 1 from the Sage City. So you can see here, that's where our population comes from. So, well, what's our main goal here? Well, like I said, population. The first 2 completed level 1 requests will give you 1 nomads to settle a new city and 1 draft to unlock new biotica. And then we have first 2 completed level 1 requests will give you 1 nomads. So we get nomads and looks like biotica, new draft to unlock biotica. So where do I want to start now? Well, I just want to go and place some plants down. These guys like food, and we want food. So we can see here, blueberry. Plus 10 if adjacent to a mineral bioticum. So if we click on our lovely giant over here, you can see that he has minerals. And we can see here that we have a science mineral and a plus 5 if it's next to a plant bioticum. So what we can assume here is this would actually be pretty decent to put next to our blueberries. So let's make sure we put this in a way that would make sense. So we technically, if adjacent to a mineral bioticum, that's only 1, I believe. I don't think we're gonna get plus 20 if we have 2 mineral bioticums. So we could probably say, okay, it's safe to put that blueberry there. And if we take our earth giant here, mountain giant, and we get the Mossagate and put it there, we can assume that these blueberries will get that bonus. And you'll see that it will chain together. So this game is about placing your resources in the proper place and enhancing them. You good, dude? Are we okay? Did you place it? I thought he placed it, but maybe not. Okay, hang on, let's try that again. We're gonna enhance that. There we go. Okay, so you see our blueberries have rich ground now, and they produce more, but also work together with our Mossagate to produce more money. And they're so happy. Look how happy they are. All right, let's talk to our sage because we actually have completed one of his goals. Let's see what he wants. And you can see here we have all these points going up. We have our prosperity at 9, and the more prosperity you get, the higher the score you get on your game. And ideally, you want to get all there. I believe it's a star system. You want to get as far as you can. Ooh, no, don't do that. No, we're not ready for that yet. You want to get as far as you can in the level so that you can unlock new things afterwards. So you can see here, actually, that's not what I'm looking for. I don't think there's any way for me to view it right now. I could be wrong. Planet shop. Ooh, this is new. We didn't see that before. Not knowing how to use that. We can also call nomad. Let's go ahead and click on you. We want to start a new project here in Newdale City, but we seek inspiration. Where should we look? Ocean Shrine. Ocean bioticum within borders. Okay. Fur's Hut. If there are 2 of 4 herbivore biotica within borders. A farm. If there are 2 of 4 undergrowth biotica within borders. Or a fruit picker. If there are 2 or 4 fruit biotica within borders. Let's see. That'll give us 50 of 2. Let's see. There are 2. It says here, if we click on... Which one do we want? We can go with a fruit picker. We already have blueberries, so let's click the fruit picker. Eureka! Oh, okay, our borders expanded. And so now we have that. All right, do it yourself. Build your first project as an achievement. I know you guys can't see that, but I do. We'll put a fruit picker, so be it. Okay, so if we click on that, we get fruit picker. We need 2 and then 4. I think if we have 2, we get plus 50. If we have 4, we get 120. Okay, so the sage now wants 10 population. He has 3. So how are we gonna get more food? Well, let's go ahead and see what bioticum we have in order to do that. Now we don't have any fruit there. We do have some there, so we want to make sure that we properly expand borders and get things that are beneficial to us. If we look at animals, animals can produce food, but the way we did the fruit picker, we need plants. And it looks like the only plant that's gonna be able to give us food at the moment is kelp. So we ideally, also I like how I can right click and move these giants, I think. Yeah, there we go, we can like move them around. So what I'm gonna do is I might terraform and maybe get like an ocean biome, and they'll have to expand, which is fine. But what we could do is they could be a coastal city and go this way, but we can maybe have like a border here instead and then do that. So I'm gonna try that and see what happens. I'm hoping it pushes these this way, or it either changes them. I can't remember exactly what it's gonna do, but we're about to find out. And you see our guys getting to work, and it just sunk the forest into the ocean. So now that we have that, let's take a look at our plant bioticum, and we have kelp. If adjacent to fish bioticum, it gets plus 10. So if we have fish, we can see that we have output of 15, or if it's adjacent to a sea anemone. If we look at the plant that we had here, it's only kelp, so we actually want the other fish. This places kelp outside city territory, costs 5 eon. So we don't want to do this yet. We want to wait for the city to expand their territory. So we'll kind of hold off on that for right now. So let's find other ways to enhance our population here. We could do another blueberry bush. Don't think that would be worth it. I could be wrong. Let's see, what other methods of food do we have? It's adjacent to one other critter bioticum, and we have rabbits. We could do a group of rabbits until we can expand that way. So we can say we have rabbits there, and then maybe the stoats here to handle the rabbits. Let's see if there's anything else I can do here that would be beneficial. What other forest ones do we have? We have science, but we're not really focusing on science at the moment. We do have an ash tree, so I think what it's gonna be best is for us to focus on the food aspect. So we'll have the rabbit, and then we'll have the stoats. So put a rabbit there, and then we'll put the stoats here once that's done. So he's getting to work. Put our rabbits down. Very good. And then we'll say, hey, we want these stoats, and we want them there. That's costing us 5 eon to do that. Very good. So they have a combination there. You can see, if you zoom in here, you can see that when things have combinations with each other, you can see that lovely green line that's pointing to, hey, this is interacting with that. Same with the blueberries in the forest agate, or moss agate. All right, so we have the stoats and the rabbits, which produce gold for us, and also food. You can see here that we've expanded out here now, which is perfect for us. So now we can go ahead and get our kelp down. Kelp doesn't have any interactions with anything other than itself. So we just want to get some fish out here that would be beneficial. So we'll put some kelp there, and then we're going to say, hey, we want to enhance that kelp, and we want to enhance it with a herring. So I think the best place to put the herring is probably right here, and then maybe we can find something else to interact with the herring later. So I'm going to put that there. That's going to produce food for them. And if we look here, so no, we actually need fruit. So kelp is not a fruit, which makes sense. But our population is going up, so maybe we'll get some more fruit bioticum at some point. All right, we do have this nomad. Click here to spend 1 fire nomad card charges. There we go. Choose between 2 nomads who can settle a new city. The first 3 settled cities raise your eon limit. So we'll get more eon. So I wonder if I can actually do this now and actually get some eon back. I should have done that earlier. They like food and gold, and particularly interested in gold. The Huntress, we're kind of doing food this run, so I kind of would like to do the Huntress. Spirited, gain +5 for each mystery within borders. Oh, we don't know what mystery is. I'm gonna call the Huntress. All right, so we can't settle in the wasteland. So let's go ahead and get another forest going. I think what I'm gonna do is have them on the other side of this ocean. And I think what a good plan is if we get rid of that, put that there. I think, yeah, okay, they're searching for a new, they went exactly where I needed them to, perfect. We're gonna expand this ocean 1 more, I think. And then we'll have their kind of forest area be here. And then we'll get our, can I just want it there. Can I do that? No, okay, we gotta wait for that one to finish. Okay. Giant hit terraforming close by, please wait. Ah, yes, reading, that would help. Are we done? Yeah, there we go. All right, so I don't want to destroy that. So if I could just put that, okay, yeah, do that. Hopefully that doesn't destroy anything. Should just be making more. Very good, so let's settle. Choose a location for these nomads to settle. Well, I want them to settle in the middle of this forest biome. Okay, perfect. So you can see here, we actually don't have to end our Eon yet just because we settled a new territory here, which is really good. And you can see here, we have a special node. Bonus slot, super booster. It'll boost anything that's in here. So this empty slot has a power node on it. Super booster, 50% total yield. These people like animals, so I want to boost animals if I can. Well, they also like both of these, but I'm gonna boost their food. So let's go ahead and put rabbits here. Is that wise? Hang on, let's make sure that's what we want to do. So that's adjacent to that. Very good. I think that's what I want to do. I want to boost that rabbit if possible. Yeah, let's boost the rabbit. May not be the smartest decision, but we'll find out based on our score at the end of this round. And then I want to put a stoat there as well. Oh, and that cancels what he was originally doing. Okay, that's good to know. I can't queue up actions, that's fine. There might be a way to queue up actions, I'm not sure. All right, so we have stoats. Let's go ahead and put a rabbit there. See our Eon going down. So that's gonna boost our food output. See all the food going up there for this little village right here. So we have 2 within our borders, and hopefully because of that, they'll grow. Now I gotta decide, do I wanna put anything else here for them? What kind of biome do I wanna put in their borders? And I think we might do, because let's look at the animals for other biomes. So if I take a look at these animals, we could probably go ahead and start maybe doing a part of a desert for them. This might be good in terms of getting more synergy with the biome that we have available to us. So if I want to look at this, go to our rock titan, earth titan. I gotta learn their names. I don't want to misname this titan right here. I want to make sure I know them. Let's go down. Also, you can see how many bioticum we're gonna get with this giant menu here. Eventually, that's just gonna happen. Let's get out of that. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and let's put 2 nodes of Savannah. Not Savannah? Is it Savannah? What is that? Desert? Desert. Also, we have a pretty large starting Earth here. Actually, no, I think this is much larger than the demo had. So like I said, we want to maximize prosperity. These guys have expanded out to here and here. We want more fruits, ideally, but we don't have that just yet. And I may have to replace some of these eventually when we get more fruit. Let's see here. All right, so you've made our desert, which is good. Let's get our animals down. So if we look at desert animals, if there is 1 critter bioticum in biome, so it just has to be in the biome. Barren counts as an empty slot. Okay. So for right now, we want food. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we can also look at minerals. For desert minerals, we get plus 15 science and plus 15 gold, or we do an output of 20 with a quartz, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Now, you can see here that the stoats actually do count in here, so you can make combinations between adjacent things. So let's keep in mind of that. I don't think there's anything we can do that would work with that. That's fine for right now. We'll put that there. All right, very good. All right, so we completed that. These people are happy. And now we can have 2 drafts. So, inspired human creativity, the Giants have ideas for new biotica. Select a new biome for which you want to draft new biotica. I think working with a forest is going to be very beneficial to us, especially if we want to get the fruit for the sage. So let's draft a forest. An apple tree, perfect, we need that. And we also have a pangolin. Both of these would be pretty decent. Cohorts. I think we'll go with this, because we get plus 30 for each adjacent fruit bioticum, which is going to be good to put next to our blueberries. We'll have to probably replace some things. Plus 5 food and plus 5, I'm not sure what that is. Let's see here. Not entirely sure what that is. I can't remember off the top of my head, but we get a pear tree eventually, which is more fruit for us. So I think I'm gonna go for this. That is gonna be more beneficial to our group over here. So what does that mean? Well, it means that I'm gonna start replacing these. Now that does take away our cost, unfortunately. and we have to be kind of conscientious of that, but that's okay. So we do have pear trees. Plus 20 if adjacent to at least 2 distinct herbivore biotica. So who do we have that are herbivores? Well, we have our rabbits and we have our squirrels. So let's consider what we want to do with that. Now we want this adjacent to our blueberries. And we also want to make sure that we're also adjacent to our herbivores. Eventually we'll probably want to put an herbivore there and an herbivore there. So like if we put this here, needs Eon to place biotica. So, okay, we are at Eon. We can't do any more turns, but we do have that unlocked. So the time has come for a new era. Continue. So the calm era, easy. Humanity advances to the next era, but not with a particular inspiration or goal in mind. An opportunity for you to focus on improving prosperity. And you see here we have our era quest. Calm settlements help humanity settle at your own pace. Calm development, grow humanity into a direction you like. And a gilded calm era. Give this era gilded fame with massive prosperity. Have 70 prosperity on the planet. So you can see here different goals here that you want to complete. So that's our first era we could do. Or we could do the Neolithic Revolution. A little human found a way to revolutionize gathering food. Farming. Will you help humans thrive with blissful full of fruits, vegetables, and grains? So this is kind of like the objectives you want to complete when doing this game. And you can see here that each one has a tier. And you want to make sure that you kind of complete those tiers. Or we have the Monument Age, which I can't do. We have a city with 4 gold, so we can't do this. We can have the Neolithic or we can have the Calm. I might go Neolithic. I want to try to get this done. We need 80 prosperity. Let's start from the beginning. We have 3 cities with 3 population. I think we can do that, no problem. 5 unique plants on the planet. We can definitely do that. 3 cities with 6 population. That's going to be a little bit tougher, but I think we can manage it. And then we also have 80 prosperity on the planet. So, Farming Revolution. Up to 3 existing cities will build an extra farm, gaining extra food and plants. Okay, so let's go ahead and confirm this. I'm going to try the Neolithic. And they're going to develop their farms. And I believe once we develop a new city, they will also do their farm. So let's go ahead and do this. The Pirate Queen, adventurous, loves the high seas and gold. Interesting. We're not really focusing on science. I'm gonna click on the Pirate Queen. Now, we're gonna make an ocean for the Pirate Queen. And I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna save some space over here. And what I want is I want to create a biome here. I'm going to save some space right there. So I'm going to create a good ocean biome for the Pirate Queen. And then we're just going to have a node, maybe a node or 2 of, let's see, make sure I get that. A node or 2 of forest, because we do want that. So we're going to let that giant complete its task. And then also we want to start kind of replacing Bioticum here because we want to get this bonus here. Ooh. Okay. Oh, and you can see here there's a deep ocean now. Interesting. So the wider the ocean, the better. So actually, I might put the Pirate Queen over here. Might start her, like, have some forest tiles and then have these guys. May have got them too close to each other. But yeah, so you can see here, this city can no longer expand that way. So I'm gonna have them expand this way. And then I think what I'll do is actually expand this biome a little bit more. So we'll expand that by 2. And then we'll have a, maybe the Pirate Queen, maybe we just have her live in the desert. Maybe. I don't want to do that because they have to have a play. Yeah, so you can see we have some deep ocean there. You know what, sure, we'll have the rest of this be desert and the Pirate Queen will live in the desert. There we go. Okay, so we're kind of terraforming our planet. We have a lake right there. That's what that is. All right, so we'll create our desert. And I need our Pirate Queen. And she's gonna go right there, right next to the ocean. Okay, let's go ahead and work towards this goal, shall we? We need to get 10 population. We need to make sure we get more population for these guys. And then we need to make sure the pirate settlement has wealth. Okay, well, how am I gonna do this? Well, we need to get some fruit in here. I think for this village, this is the goal. So let's go and get fruit for them. I want to start off with an apple tree. And we're gonna have to replace our rabbits, unfortunately. But that's okay. It will cost 1 Eon. So it's gonna cost 1 Eon to do that. So if we do that, so because we already have something here, I think, yep, it only costs 1 to put that there, which is awesome. And you can see here, because of this also gets a bonus from the what's it called? Moss Gate, there we go. And then because of that, if we have this pear tree here, we can have it next to this and then have herbivores to the left and right of it. So you can see here we have a max of 1 or 2. So let's put this here. We're gonna replace the stoats. And eventually when they expand their borders, we'll be able to put some herbivores here. So the orchard is now 1 of 2. This should be, yep, so we now have our fruit picker, and we have 2 of 4. And we want to get at least, let's see, actually, yeah, we have 3. So once we get 1 more fruit in here, we'll have the bonus from that. So now we need 2 undergrowth biotica. Well, now what's undergrowth? Let's find out. So blueberries are undergrowth, okay. These are not though, because undergrowth is gonna be your low, your kind of low dwelling plants. But you can see here, these guys are developing quite quickly, so we're gonna let them do their thing. Now remember, we gotta get to up to 80 to complete all of our tasks. All right, so let's see what these guys have. Let's talk to them. All right, we want to start a new project here in the Southerndale Garden, but we seek inspiration. Where should we look? Ooh, okay. If there are 2 fish biotica, so we need, can we fit a total of 4 in here? No, that would not be possible for us. These guys kind of have this, the yellow kind of have this under control here, and we could honestly take us away. So let's take a look at what other ones. Hunter, there are 2, 3 distinct animal in the borders. I think we can do that. Granted, they have the farmer, so we need to make sure there's undergrowth as well. But they have animals, so I think we can make that work. There's also Trapper. If there are 3 or 4 distinct animals within borders, they get that. I'm gonna do Hunter. Okay, so be it. We will build a Hunter. So if we look at this now, we do have 3 in here, so we already have that Hunter covered, which is great. I mean, we have the stoats, we have these, and that. Perfect. Works well, we already got that covered. But we still need the undergrowth, and we have 0 for this this area. So, undergrowth I think only counts in here. If I look in the plants for the desert, I don't think it's gonna say undergrowth. Oh no, it does. All right, great. So we can actually get a sage bush here if we wanted to, but we're gonna have to expand that out, which I don't think I have that ability yet. If I look at the Titan here, yeah, we don't have that just yet. Create mineral and terraform planet. Yeah, we don't have create taiga. Also, yeah, I guess this game, I think I mentioned this before, but this game does have meta progression, so you do have the ability to, once you do rounds, you can have the ability to unlock different things here. So, all right, we haven't taken a look at the Pirate Queen. Let's take a look at her and see what she's got for us. She wants 3 wealth. We can do that for her. And I want to take a look at their needs. So you can see here that their population growth. The population, it requires food. So you can see here, that's what we would get for that. Technology, we would get that. We would get, yeah, raise the technology of the city, increases prosperity, and develop inventions. So yeah, you don't want to just focus on one thing entirely, but you know, when you're having goals to make, you want to make sure you balance it. Forest Maker is already at max, so we want to go ocean or desert. Let's go ahead and go ocean and see what we can get. We want something with gold. None of these have gold for us, unfortunately, but so let's check their cohorts. So this one's going to provide gold for us, the suckerfish. For each distinct predator bioticum in this biome. So let's go ahead and grab that. And we have a tuna. All right. So let's go ahead and make this work for the Pirate Queen. Hopefully she expands this way, not much that way, because yeah, that's kind of what we want to do for her. Let's check our plant bioticum for the ocean. Can only be placed in shallow waters. And fish bioticum. So let's go produce food here. And then we want to take a look at this. So we have tuna for each adjacent fish bioticum. So for each adjacent, we want to make sure that we put as many as we can next to that. So how could we get this? For one, if adjacent to an anchovy. So we can put like a school of anchovies next to each other, which is kind of neat. Predator. So we can have a max of 3 there and a max of 3 there. Sea anemone. I don't think we have a sea anemone, do we? We do. Trying to figure out the best way to fit this out. You can see here they're really excited about that kelp. So we want them adjacent. Also, I like how the Titans or the Giants are extremely happy about them being happy. Oh, adorable. So we want a max of 3 surroundings. So maybe we want to... The problem is we had this bioticum here. I don't think we can put anything in this area, can we? No, we don't have enough... Okay, we don't have enough diversity for the tuna just yet. So ideally, if they can expand out here, that would be great. Is there a fish that likes to be next to plants? We could put a sea anemone here and have clownfish, technically, and then have a tuna go there and have fish around it. I think that's probably a good call. So let's go ahead and get a sea anemone going. We need our... Can only be placed in shallow waters. And that's not going to provide a ton for us, but it's fine. We can make it work. So put that there. And then we'll get a clownfish right here. See all the lovely points. We also have a draft, so we're gonna take a look at that. All right, so we have some connections here. Also, I'm surprised though. These are actually interacting off each other? Oh yeah. Okay, that we didn't have that activated at first. So we have the clownfish activating that for us. Is there anything we can place over here that'd be beneficial? Also, we need to make sure we get more wealth. Each distinct predator so we need to make sure we get some more predators, herbivores. We need to get the tuna for this one to be good. It has an output of 5 right now, so I think I can feel safe about putting this here because it kind of interacts by itself. So I'm gonna put that there because it just has to be in the biome. Which doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be next to, adjacent to it or within the city borders. Okay, so we don't have their wealth figured out yet, but we'll get that. Oh, it looks like they expanded this way, which is not good. For someone who likes to see, I'm surprised you expanded that way. All right, we want to start a new project here in Lone Oasis on sea, but we seek inspiration. Where should we look? So if there are 3 or 4 distinct ocean bioticum within borders. Yes, Ocean Shrine, do that. That fits you very well. All right, so we have that. The Ocean Shrine goes that way, which pushes them even further away from the ocean. But that's okay. All right, we'll build an Ocean Shrine, so be it. That's kind of cool though. They even have like a little Titan right there. That's adorable, love it. All right, so now you can see here that we have 2 of 3 of our stars, and we have only 28 Eon left. So we got to get enough to get to 80, which means we need 25 more. Well, it's gonna be close, needless to say, so we're gonna have to figure out how we can do that. We can put some food here and increase our people over here. We can probably do that with some wealth. So let's take a look at what we have that can increase our wealth. We just put a straight up quartz in their region if we wanted to. We can also get a critter. So we could ideally put, actually, let's see here. Let's think about this a little bit. That won't give us anything. It will give us some biodiversity, which could help. But I think our best bet here, let's see, plus biodiversity if next to a plant bioticum. So what I'm thinking here, they don't really need science, they just need this. So we can put just some agate here. And then for animals, we could put you here. Okay, remember, we only have a certain amount of Eon. So let's boost our... Yeah, let's boost our gold if we can. So that'll give us a boost of food, and this will give us a boost of gold. I'm gonna put this one here, because that'll give us the gold. All right, so with that, we have 18 Eon left. Ooh, all right. Gotta think about this pretty hard to get this done. All right, so that should give them enough wealth. I'm hoping. Yeah, you see their wealth filling up. That's gonna reach us the next tier of wealth for them, which is perfect. Okay, and that's gonna give us some of our prosperity. We're at 63 now. Okay, we still need 17. I'm gonna have to get to 17 prosperity. So Sage, what can we do? 20 population. Oh man, that's gonna be tough. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it this round, but we did our best. Also, I love the way this is starting to look. They upgraded their villages. They're right next to, sitting on the ocean. Ah, beautiful. Okay, so how can we get a massive boost to our food? Well, the way we can do that for these guys is doing the farm. So let's look at our drafts and let's click on forest because we want some more undergrowth. So bamboo, it is undergrowth, but it's not gonna give us food, which is not great. But harmony, plus 15 plus gold for each different adjacent bioticum. Okay, so that's anything. All right, let's try that out. We're kind of ignoring the Pirate Queen right now, but that's okay. And they haven't expanded their borders, which is unfortunate. I was hoping they would expand this way. We're gonna have to work with, unfortunately, the ocean here. Which isn't gonna give us our undergrowth bonus. Because these don't count as undergrowth. Oh, I gave you plenty of area to expand over here and you didn't. Ah. All right, so what are we gonna do with this? Well, the question is, I really don't know. We're gonna figure it out. We could get 8 population over here to get 5 prosperity. So we can look at that. Let's look at our drafts here. And let's get some more ocean. Let's unlock that. This is the other one that we unlock. We can look at that in a little bit. So what can we do to give you guys bonuses? We're gonna give them a food, so they need undergrowth as well. Do we have 2 undergrowth? We technically do with the bamboo. And it gets +1 prosperity. I really kind of want... we need more undergrowth, I think. This technically counts as undergrowth. We don't have a desert biome over here. Oh. We really... Okay, we need 17. How am I gonna swing this? Because you guys already have this. We would really ideally like to get... I think the farm was kind of not the greatest choice here. Spirited. Extra +5 for each mystery within borders. Do we have... Okay, so we do have the sea anemone, which gives them... Yeah, which gives them this. Oh, we can actually do all? I didn't realize that. Oh, very cool. I don't know how I did that. How did I do that? How do we look at all? I don't know how I did that. Okay, anyway. We could probably do a sea anemone and clownfish to get that mystery bonus. So if I do like a sea anemone here. It's not going to count as undergrowth, unfortunately. So if I do that, and then put the clownfish here, that's going to give us gold, though. Ideally, actually, no. Cancel that action, if you don't mind. Can I cancel that? Oh, cancel, cancel. Okay, that's fine. So we got that. Sea anemone, it gives us 20 food, and that's actually should boost them up. Yeah, that's going to boost them up, which is great. They're going to get enough science to boost as well, which is good. Okay. Got some prosperity going up. Very good. So we have our objective completed, which is good. We're at 70 now. All right. We're getting there. Let's get a draft going. We have desert draft. Let's pick that. Undergrowth. Nope, that's a tree. We have a snake. That'll give us gold. This is actually probably going to help us with the pirate queen. So let's do that. She doesn't have a request at the moment, though. So let's see. Where's she at? Does she have a request at the moment? She does not. Interesting. I wonder if it's because we haven't grown enough on there. We could try to complete the Sage Town. We need 20 population, though, which is going to be very difficult the way they did this here. Do we have enough prosperity to place a tuna down? We do. This would actually give them a massive boost. But I don't know if it's enough to get to 20 population. We're going to try this. We're going to place the tuna down. You gotta remember, we don't have a lot of prosperity left, so this is kind of a gambit right here. We could expand their wealth. Because they need 30. Yeah, that's gonna be really tough. To get 20. Okay, now the Huntress now has an objective. That's gonna give them 30. Ooh, 56, 55. Okay, cool. Big boost there. 13. We're going to go up twice, which is good. How can we increase the tuna? Plus 20 for each adjacent fish. So we can place another fish down. That's an anchovy. That's... No, we want each adjacent fish if possible. What are these? These are herrings. We already have the herring. I could get rid of that sea anemone and put anchovies here. So let's put that here. And if we put anchovies here, that's not gonna cost us too much. So that'll give us a lot of food. Let's see how much that gives us. They're at 14. See how big of a boost that is. Not as gigantic as I was hoping. But our prosperity is going up. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to... Oh. I need 7 prosperity. How can I get it? Okay, Pirate Queen, what do you got for me? You got anything over here? It's because I haven't worked with you a lot that you don't have a lot for us. You actually have a lot. You have a good chunk of... I wonder if putting a rock here is going to help. Gem Bioticum, Animal Bioticum. I guess plus 15. I'm going to try something. This may not be what I need to work towards. But she likes gold. I want to see if this will help. Time to conclude this planet. Not yet. I want to see if I can get my prosperity. Oh, yeah. That was, okay, well, no, wait. No, that wasn't nearly enough. Oh, well, you can see they got meat from little nodes there. Oh man, if we were able to finish this off, we would have been able to get that. But I don't know if there was any way for us to do that. So we got a 2-star. I don't think there's anything I could do here. There's no replacing, is there? I mean, I'm gonna check to see if I can do anything. Need Eon? Yeah, we are out of Eon. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's conclude. That's what we were able to do. Southern Dale Garden invited tribes from all around the world. Okay. To host the world's first farmers market. Oh, very cool. Little events. So really what we should have focused on is getting more undergrowth. We should have probably had a little bit of desert for that city, and then put some undergrowth so that the farm bonus would have happened. So from session, we got 73 from distinct biomes, 9. Final score, oh, 80. Oh, but on the planet, okay. I see, all right, that makes sense. So we got that. Didn't get there as the last one, unfortunately. You didn't achieve this objective, but what we got from this is we got random apex bioticum for the desert. It will unlock together with its cohort bioticum, and this reward contains random apex bioticum for the ocean. It will unlock together with this cohort bioticum, so receive rewards. Unpack reward. We got an ostrich. So herbivore prey, and then we also have a sand grouse and a mud crack, okay? So let's unpack the other one. And we get pearls, jasper, and sea crate. Very good. So plus 20 adjacent. Wow, that's good. Okay. Turn. So that's kind of the meta progression of the game. You complete by doing objectives, and also you have your profile level. So I get the swamp giant now with the rainforest biome, which is really cool. We're also now level 3. So second era. So we can go to the second era. We also have upgrade patches. By spending upgrade charge with your upgrade patch ability, you can support new, stronger Biotica on that patch. And we also have 2-star Biotica. Whole new rank of Biotica has been added to your collection, and new ones can be unlocked. Very good. So if we look at the Biotica, we can see that we have some now 2-star, I believe. Let's see here. We have 1 stars there. There it is, 2 stars. Yeah, so you can see 3 stars, 2 stars, and scroll. There's a lot of different Biotica here. I think they said over 200 things you can place, which is really, really cool. And micros. I don't know what these are yet, but I'm sure we'll find out when we play again. Guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of REUS. If you want to see more of this game, please let me know down below. It really does help me know which games you prefer, which games you don't want to see on the channel. But I thoroughly enjoy this one. This one is very calming. It's a very relaxing game. Even though you have like a kind of a limited objective, it's not stressful. You know, you just have to learn, play with it, unlock new stuff, and then make better choices on your next time doing a planet. But like I said, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, like I said, leave a comment down below, or just a like if you don't feel like doing that, whichever you prefer. But either way, hope you have a great day wherever you may be, and thank you for spending some of your time here as always. Bye, everybody.